Hey, good morning, guys. It's Reggie Pegues here, coming to you from the NYC, prosperingdad.com. And we're continuing our You Are Worthy series today. And if you see, as you see in the title, today we're going to talk about what we have are the results of our mouth. What we have are the results of our mouth. So you may be asking yourself, Reggie, and we're back. As I said, we're continuing our You Are Worthy series this morning, and we are going to discuss what we have are the results of our mouth. And you may be saying, Reggie, what do you mean by that? Our words are more powerful than you know. Good morning, Anna. How you doing? I think I saw Ryan McGriff on here. Good morning. And I saw someone else, but it scrolled up, so I didn't catch your name. But before we begin, as always, if you're watching me on YouTube, to start it off on YouTube, now we're over here on Facebook Live. So as people come on, please indulge me as I acknowledge them. Drop into the comments, let me know where you're watching from, and let's dive into this content. Good morning, Anna. How you doing? Good morning. So what I was beginning to say, like I said, the title of this live is that what we have are the results of our mouths. Rodney Pratt, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. And what many of us fail to realize is that our words are so powerful. Our words are so powerful that they shape our future. Our words can have an impact on our future into generations. And they can become habits, and they can become things that could either lift you up or pull you down. So our words are powerful. You must realize that everything that you say has a vibration, an emotion, a feeling attached to it. It's not beneficial for us to just speak in happenstance in terms of just say anything. To just say anything. It doesn't benefit us because it impacts our today, our tomorrow. And it impacts everything around us. Our words impact what it is that we attract to ourselves, and it impacts what we repel from ourselves. I give you a case in point. Oftentimes, many people will say, I need a thing. I need to earn more money. And then right behind that, they'll make a statement of saying, but I don't believe that I can do it, or I don't believe that I'm worthy. I don't believe that I can, I deserve that. So your words, again, will attract or repel whatever it is that you have going on. You got to think before you speak. You should measure what it is that you say. Good morning, Artie. Good morning. Good to see you. You should think before you speak. You should measure what it is that you say. Particularly when you're talking to other people. I mean, in my experience, I continually work with children. I've worked in a school. I worked in schools before, and just traveling in life. And you might have observed this yourself. I take public transportation because I'm a people watcher. I like to watch people. I like to see things, and I've seen people speak to their children in school settings, out in public, in such reprehensible ways. And they're just spewing whatever it is that's going on with them just onto this child, and they don't realize how scarring what they say really is. I learned from personal experience that you could spank a child, and that'll be something, an experience for in the moment, and they'll cry or whatever, but they'll get over that. But you could say something to a child that could scar them for life. And it's the same thing with adults. You know, think about yourself. I can recall conversations, you know, of things that people have said to me in the past that if I chose to hang on to them and didn't deal with it and didn't move past it, didn't exercise forgiveness, that might have scarred me for life. And there are some things that have been said to me that I'm still dealing with, that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. That's how powerful what we say is. That's how powerful our words are. Most importantly, the words that you say to yourself, the things that you speak over yourself, those are probably the most damaging words, if you're not mindful of what you're saying, that you could ever experience. Again, as we've gone through this series, and I'll keep repeating it, it's already statistically proven that we have anywhere between 50,000 to 70,000 internal conversations per day within ourselves. And 80% of those conversations are negative. We're constantly doubting ourselves, questioning our abilities, telling ourselves that we don't deserve this, or I should, whatever it is. It's just negative conversation. I'll give you a quick example. Yesterday I decided to upgrade my phone. And one of the conversations that we have in ourselves is we have the conversation of lack. The conversation of lack. And yesterday I decided to upgrade my phone. You know, I'm not going to go into the details, but I had to fight the internal conversation within myself because, the internal conversation was telling me, well, you can't afford it. Or, why you want to get that phone? Or why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do it? So I was literally, while I was on the phone making the upgrade after I had made the decision, having an internal battle within myself. That voice inside of ourselves, that negative voice inside of ourselves is very, very loud. But if you don't take control of it, if you don't take control of that conversation, it will affect you. And in a way where you can look at your life and you can see that what we have around us are the results of our mouths. It's the result of what we say. Good morning, James Johnson. Thank you for joining. What we have in our lives are the results of what we say. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying internally? What are you saying externally? What are you saying to other people? It's counterintuitive to say that you want to have a great life, but then you speak words that counteract what could be possible to bring that to you. Hey Troy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. So we speak counterintuitive things, or we have counterintuitive thoughts each and every day. So look at your life. Look at your life. Good morning, James. Look at your life. If there are things that are going on in your life that you don't like, you have the ability to change it. But at first, as we've been emphasizing here on this You Are Worthy series, it starts with what you think. It starts with your mindset. Because what you think translates into what you say, and then what you say translates into actions. So if you're not happy with your life, you can change it. You have that power. You have that power to change your life at any given time. But you got to be conscious of what it is that you're saying. Lastly, it takes practice. It takes continuous practice. It takes being consistent. It takes you being aware of yourself. It takes desire and effort to develop self-mastery. But it takes practice. This is something that you have to do each and every day that you live. There's no days off with this. Practicing saying the right things to yourself first. Because what will happen is, as you speak well of yourself and to yourself, you will then communicate that to other people that are in your life, in your circle, to your spouse, to your children, to your co-workers, to your employees, to anybody and everyone that you come in contact with. And more importantly, the benefit of it is that you will begin to feel lighter. You will begin to feel better. You will begin to attract the things that you want to have in your life and in your space. So as we recap, what we have are the results of our mouths. Starting today, be very conscious of what you say. Every syllable. There are no giveaway words. Be conscious of everything and everything. Hey, my cousin Stephanie, good morning. How you doing? Be conscious of what you say. Each and every day, each and every moment. There are no giveaway words. What you say impacts your present and your future. Realize and understand and accept that our words have power. Realize that. The Bible says that in the beginning God spoke. So even God spoke, and you see the power of what God said and what God spoke. So if we're made in the image of God, your words have that type of power. Think before you speak. Always think before you speak. I emphasize this to my daughter all the time. Think about what you're going to say. Think before you speak, and practice. Practice, practice. Practice each and every day. Okay? On that note, go over to my YouTube channel, Hollis, Hollis 205. Like this video, like any video that you see there. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit the notification button here so you know when I come on Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Like and share this video. Like and share this video because somebody needs this word today. And as always, as we close for the week, you are worthy. You're worthy to have the life that you deserve. You're worthy to have the things that you want to have. You're worthy to have the relationships that you want to have. But it starts with you. Take 100% responsibility of self. Work on self-mastery. And these things shall come to pass. Okay? As always, may God continue to bless you each and every day. You're worthy. I will talk to you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later.